They're about to get a bunch of people, though. They got like $80-something million in cap space, 3 first-round picks, 2 second-round, 2 third-round picks.
The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Yellow lady. Easy, opposite.
Brees now on first down. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. From the 39, Brees. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Brees going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Ready. Yellow lady.
From the 38, Brees. This is caught by Ginn. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Throwing on first down is Brees. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Brees to throw again. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip.
I got the Dolphins in 2 of my online leagues, so I'm kind of used to them, I guess you could say. All the draft picks, all the cap money, the money.
If you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now it's Rosen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't...
And he is in
Walk
for the
right
score.
in.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
That changes things.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Really nice one, too.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. The run there on first down gets them a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, 74 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3.
That's New York safety is going to come over him.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 10, Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
5-9.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. That's caught, it's Thomas. That's good for 28 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd down and goal. Breeze being chased out left. To the goal line but it's
Good
incomplete.
defense. Good defense.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Rosen to throw, and lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
Rosen.
Second down. Well, this is a good window right here, partner, to wish happy holidays to everybody out there in Madden Land, and happy holidays to you and yours as well.
Same to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, however you celebrate the holiday season.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of, what is your favorite holiday song? Because I know in the elevator on the way up, we heard Feliz Navidad, and you went into the fetal position.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I feel bad about that because, you know, it's a big hit and all, but it's not my favorite. Silver Bells, as done by Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
My favorite.
That's classic. I'd have to go Burl Ives, have a holly jolly Christmas. Always puts me in a jolly mood.
I love that because when we watch some of the Christmas specials,
I don't know how he caught that.
is the narrator.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point and good by Sanders. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now.
I thought you said you only had 3 minutes left in the game. I'm like, it's 3 football minutes.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Avery Moss. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Like Arm said, might have had a little bit of holding there.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones.
That's
and
what I
his
like to
guys
see.
are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Now Balaj. A gain of 3, second down.
All we need is a field goal, Tim. All we need is a field goal.
Balaj. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They go play action here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Can't be too upset.
Well, we
That's
know
my
this
boy.
defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlight
I'm probably
the
order
athleticism
Chauncey
because you and I
Gardner
both
jersey.
know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, no, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
One play has him up past the 40
Oh, yeah, I
already,
get that
and another
right.
first and 10. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage
doing
there
that
by
now.
Von Bell. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 39, Breeze. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Saints.
5-9. Kill. All day, baby, all day.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Breeze now. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I don't know what play I picked. I hit picks too soon.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. Here's Rosen. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And now a throw on
Hold
first
the ball,
down there,
man.
but it's
Hold the
incomplete.
ball.
He was looking for Parker that time, and now it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Rosen will throw. And he comes back with one complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Rosen now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's first and 10. From midfield now, here's Rosen. And a completion to Wilson. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle. The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Rosen. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Rosen.
You know they've got to be careful not to go to the wall too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied
He flicked his left hand, dropped it with his right hand.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Cordray Tankersley on the stop defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run it again with Kamara. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
First down.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Points.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
I do that on
Not
purpose.
easily done.
That one, a gain
If you hold
of 20
X,
and a 1st down.
it's possession catch.
So they're on
And yeah,
that
I do
play
it so I don't get
offensively.
hit.
They were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Rosen off the play action.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Toss play to Balaj. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A lot of people call it a toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Middle. Check girls, check on them on that. Hold on. Check Mike. Hold on.
They'll try and throw forward with Rosen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
I didn't see him there.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. This is caught by Gill. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 2nd down, Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they'll dish them out themselves.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Raekwon McMillan came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Breeze now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Here's Rosen. And that is
way to fuck me, Josh Rosen.
Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final shot here for Rosen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. You got nothing with it. You got nothing.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because
I got to play a league game tomorrow when I get off.
Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.